Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Magic. Today I got some MyTeam for you. My opponent is Frank the Tank 55. No, I gotta say, this guy did have a pretty decent team for an 8 seed. I'm currently in the 8 seed. I actually think this is the game that would get me into the 7th seed, but this guy did have a pretty good team. I mean, Kyrie at the 1, he had Dwight Howard down low, and he also had Gary Forbes and Dante Jones. They're not bad role players. I mean, they're cheap and they get the job done. But in my eyes, and I'm sure in most of your eyes, my team just on paper is a lot better. I mean, I got Brandon Jennings who can match up well against Kyrie. They both like to stretch the floor. They're both pretty good passers, and they both are pretty crafty around the rim. Then I got Terrence Ross and Thomas Robinson for some good role players, and I also have 2 gold legends and George Gervin and Tom Sanders, who's a lockdown defender. But getting into this commentary, Brandon Jennings slicing and dicing the defense, kicking it to T. Ross, to George Gervin, nailing the triple to get the first 5 points of the game for our team, all under George Gervin's stat line. But here, Sanders getting the fast break. He's running. Gervin to Terrence Ross, getting that easy oop. And Dwight Howard thinks he's a point guard. He's dribbling around. Tom Sanders finishing at the rim with and 1 dunk. But yeah, the and 1 isn't gonna finish. But now they're pushing the ball, getting the contact layup to go. Pretty bad transition D by my squad. Giving it to Doug Christie, a new guy that I just got in a pack, hitting the good jumper, and we're not gonna get a shot off before the first quarter buzzer ends. And it is a tight game, a 3-point game, heading into the second. And right out of the gates, we see Kyrie knocking down that easy jump. Gotta get in his face. Here we go, their backup point guard. No idea who he is. Have to double check, but he's getting the easy layup. We're pushing Greg Anthony, finding Bradley Beal, cutting to the rim, getting that easy 2-hand dunk. Then Greg Anthony's missing the layup, but Thomas Robinson's a beast on the offensive glass, getting the bucket, the dunk. Then we got George Gervin, used to be the NBA scoring champion in his days. He's crossing up the defender, pump faking, going in, just absolute, just nasty. Too much nasty. They're getting the easy layup to go, taking the lead by 1. With a minute to go in the second. Kyrie's coming, pulling up from 3, and he's making it rain. He's making it rain. It's gonna say splash there, but I caught myself in mid-word. Decided to change it to rain. See, I can't even remember what I said. But whatever. Good ball movement, kicking it out to Greg Anthony, nailing that 3, matching Kyrie's 3 right on the very next possession. And then we come right back down, kicking it out to Bradley Beal. Now, at this point, if you guys are thinking that I'm cheesing, I'm simply taking wide open 3s, getting myself back in the game. I don't consider this cheating. And then Kyrie, he's trying too hard to match our 3s, coming down, missing the 3, and once again, he's gonna miss. Oh, whoops, he's gonna make that 3. Kyrie's a very good shooter, but here is where he missed the 3. We're not boxing out, gets the offensive rebound. We're lucky he missed. Run the fast break, what we'd like to do best, and Tom Sanders, another emphatic 73 dunk intensity. Just throwing it down with force, the D. We're getting another turnover here. Terrence Ross throwing it up to Tom Sanders, up to Gervin with the reverse windmill. Scratch that, no windmill, just a reverse alley-oop. It's a great play, hooking up, nice. Then he's missed the jump shot. Terrence Ross running the break to Gerald Green, just kicking it to George Gervin, who doesn't miss inside. It's such an underrated gold legend that not a lot of people have, but he's been helping my team. Terrence Ross nailing that triple in the defense's face. And here we're starting to pull away. I believe it's 57-42. He's getting frustrated. He's pulling down the court. He's running down the court as fast as he can, pulling up for three. You know, Kyrie's going to make that 50%, 60, 70% of the time. I mean, Kyrie's a very good player. And honestly, I think him and Steph Curry, and you can throw Rondo in there, they'll be some of the best point guards in the league. And say, I'm going to give it 3 years. But there, Bradley Beal's in that nice jumper, and CJ Watson just coming down the court, one-man army, coming down, nailing the triple, giving us the 20-point lead going into the fourth, and this guy is frustrating. See, just to get him to quit. At this point, I want this guy to quit so bad. So, Kenny the Jet Smith. I was thinking about pulling up, runs in, plays unselfish basketball, kicking it to Terrence Ross, making the three go. He's run down, trying the magic. Kyrie isn't getting anything. Then Terrence Ross, once again, is going to knock down that J, giving us a huge lead. And we're getting the reach in. Just trying to play too aggressive, trying to get this guy a little mad. He's just going to try and shoot again. Kyrie is cold. We're on the fast break. And you know it. Doug Christie getting that one-handed jam to go. Oh, I'm getting the steal. He's upset. Throwing the alley-oop right back to Doug Christie. 2 buckets in a row, and here he is quitting. That is the game. I want to thank you guys so much for watching.